I didn't flinch when they celebrated. Their high five looked rehearsed. Same smug grin, same little flick of the wrist, same icy satisfaction gleaming in their eyes. "Sorry, man," Vanessa said, full of herself. "But the estate? It's ours now." Dana let out a sharp, triumphant laugh. "Should have read the fine print." I didn't see them as they saw themselves, confident, victorious. I saw them for what they really were. Temporary. I placed the leather folder on the table calmly, with purpose. Vanessa barely looked at it. She should have. There was a time I believed I'd found peace. A wife, a home, a life without constant doubt or restless nights. I met Vanessa in the hospital lobby. Her father had just suffered a stroke. I was visiting a former mentor. She seemed poised, graceful, strong, or so I thought. A year later, we were married. Her father liked me, trusted me. I showed him respect even when his memory began to falter. Bit by bit, I took over more of his affairs, the documents, the estate matters. He asked me to manage things for when he could no longer do it himself. I didn't just help. I shielded him from the opportunists, only to realize I'd married one. The first fracture appeared within a year. Vanessa stopped checking in, stopped caring. One night, I overheard her on the phone with Dana. "He's useful," she said. I stood in the hallway listening. The words didn't break me. They simply confirmed what I'd known deep down. She was pretending. They both were. Same way they treated their father, warmth as long as he served a purpose. When he became more effort than asset, they stopped seeing the man and only saw the estate, the money, the name. When he passed, the will was straightforward. But they didn't bother reading it. They assumed. And I let them. Let them plan remodels, argue over what to sell, what to keep. Let them walk around like it was already theirs. Vanessa started guarding her phone. Dana started popping in too often. They'd laugh together until I walked in. So I stopped entering the room. Stopped talking. Started observing. They thought I was withdrawing. I was finishing. 3 years ago, while the old man still had his wits, he sold me everything. Quietly, legally. The land, the buildings, the assets, everything. The paperwork? Solid. Witnesses. Notarized. He did it because he saw it too, the way Vanessa eyed him like a ledger entry. Heard Dana joke about early payouts. He called me his son. So I guarded his legacy like it was mine. Because now it was. Today was supposed to be their big win. They'd even filmed themselves walking the vineyard, bragging about the buyer they'd found, contracts they had ready. I let them, because nothing stings like silence before the drop. When I placed the folder on the table, I already knew what it held. Deeds, sale agreements, transfer records, all finalized, all legally binding. Vanessa opened it. Confusion flashed, then panic. Dana leaned closer, voice cracking. "What is this?" I said nothing. I just turned my phone toward the live security feed. Same room, same moment. Their expressions caught mid-smirk, audio and all. Then I switched tabs to a video from 2 hours ago. Them, laughing, mocking me, toasting their fake victory. I'd uploaded it to the shared estate folder. Synced to every board member, every trustee. They weren't just out. They were exposed. Dana stormed out first, furious. Called me a snake. Vanessa stayed. Her hands were shaking. "You tricked us." I met her gaze. "No." I listened. "While you lied." She stepped forward like she still had cards to play. She didn't. Not when the documents were stamped, signed, sealed, by her father and her own ignorance. She glanced at the brochure she'd printed. Their names in bold, triumphant lettering. I picked it up, dropped it in the trash. Then I left. The estate is quiet now. The vineyards are thriving. Clean. Untouched. I hired a new groundskeeper, a local. Someone who knows the land and honors it. Sometimes I sit on the old porch. The same one her father used to rest on at sunset. He told me once, "Money makes noise. Legacy whispers. Know the difference." I do now. I don't need drama or courtrooms. I just needed them to understand. Everything they schemed for was given away years ago, by the very man they disregarded. And the moment they thought they'd won, That was the moment I'd waited for, because the best revenge is letting them realize they never had a chance.